All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. This is taken at the 3.
Fucking my field is
fucking Lucas Oil Stadium is the worst when it comes to fucking lighting. The absolute motherfucking worst.
Nope. I played 2 whole games with Todd.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
No,
and that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and learning all off season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Hi.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Because he's an asshole. His family doesn't love him.
Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Ah, shit.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Ah, shit.
Picked off at the 39. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense.
I was thinking the same thing, MJD.
Right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you push yourself into
Jukes a lot.
They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from him.
And he's going to get this one down here to the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
So now I'm going to cry in a corner and refuse to show my face in public.
To throw on second down is Locke. Flushed out right.
Oh,
now
my fucking God. Why did you stop?
Oh, wide open. Complete. And he takes this one.
Handle it.
Colts touchdown.
You lucky faggot.
Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead.
Yeah, my dude just straight up stopped.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT.
Like,
and it's now a
like
7-0 game.
Somebody over the top's got this shit.
Scrambling out to the numbers and shit.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away.
This is my cheese, fuck off. It's my cheese, fuck off.
This is taken at his 4.
Oh, yeah.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Husky, all right.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Super fucking husky.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The pitch to Fournette. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. A gain of 3, second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Bortles going to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Love
and we
cover
talk
6.
about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
Me either.
What a
I
running
still love
start
it.
right
It
back
looks so
to the
good on
backfield
paper
for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking
Tomorrow
a
is
whole
Sunday all
lot
day,
anyway,
yes.
but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Go down,
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. He's got the hook
What?
up to lead.
Fucking bitch.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Suck my dick.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Gets hit by a semi-truck.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
No. Oh, accident.
Bortles now on 1st down.
Oh my fucking God!
Nah, fam.
Picked off by Matthias Farley.
Not my middle of the fucking
get the
field.
football at the 23-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings.
This is no-fly zone, homie.
From our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
It's not time for that yet.
Here's Mack. Room here to run. He won't go down. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Good game.
Past the 20.
Good fucking game.
Indianapolis.
Just started.
A great
And
effort
I'm already
there.
catching mad dick.
77
So,
yards.
yeah, great game. Fantastic.
And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you.
Oh, look at that, look at.
And the Colts pick it up, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away.
Wow.
Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Hurry, hurry! This is put the skin on, not the skin.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Yeah.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
It's always a time for a top special.
Oh, my fucking God.
Able to slither by. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
It is always
2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
This is my backup. Nope, he's my backup. Naim Hines is God.
I just need something, anything to go my fucking way, but Madden's already decided that that's not going to happen, so...
Now some movement before the snap.
Oh.
And wait from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
A shotgun snap for Luck.
I'm standing there and doing nothing.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So with 4th down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him through.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
I'm not going to lie to you.
And now out come the Jags. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe
here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Fucking joke!
Now the 4th-year man from Texas A&M, Kristen Michael. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
I still think we should have made that game. I still think we should have quit that game. And, you know.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Oh, yeah.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Luck. And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. 4th down now.
Well, we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's his 2nd drop right here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only in the first quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly.
He's kicking into the wind.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Bortles
Sanchez is a Mexican name, buddy.
1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick throw. That's complete on the inside slant. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive. 12 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Fournette, a 1st down carry, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure.
And that was a good run. This is only one of 9 guys with over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with first down.
It wouldn't have mattered. The dude would have magically caught up and picked the ball up a fucking again.
That's my gangster.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, you
look at this stupid shit. You ran the complete opposite direction, but managed to get back there in time.
Damn it.
What the absolute fuck ever, dude.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have
God,
back.
it's like playing Billy last year, just desperately circling the middle of the field, holding triangle.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for
Such
him,
a fucking
got a couple more
faggot,
downs
dude.
to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
No.
It might as fucking well.
He was hitting me with that salt pattern. Man.
Shotgun now for Bortles. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled
Kiss
it
my
in.
dick.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh,
yeah,
big
fine.
time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft,
Hell yeah.
I compared him to Merlin Olsen.
Best fucking package on the goal line, man.
About it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
He's going to get it running right, and he is met quickly
and another
in the
abdominal
backfield.
tear.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and
my
goal.
goal line.
Bortles now to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard
my
line.
end zone.
Jonathan Hankins.
You don't have an access pass.
Able to get him down behind the line of
gangster.
scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. And Lambo will put this one.
That was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Well, mine didn't.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hulk seems to enjoy it.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Bortles. A throw left side complete to his receiver, Westbrook. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Bortles. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Bortles to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Leonard Williams in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Lee's got it over the middle. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was the free safety to Sean Gibson who was able to range over and knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. give. It's Michael. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Throwing on third down. Luck. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. But can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Terrell Basham in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Throwing his Bortles on third down. Ball bringing it in. And another timeout taken by the Colts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Jaguars send out their punter. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Now a first down throw. Luck. Over the middle, complete. It's Doyle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Block on third down. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on third. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Vinatieri's kick is good. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
somebody good,
this
sure.
Is taken at his 4.
Fucking sin.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter when you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Go.
A first carry for the rookie. It's Jordan Wilkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Doyle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, Luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Off of play action, Luck. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Luck now to throw. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Luck. This is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What the fuck can I do?
They'll try and run for it with Michael. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Christian Michael, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down. Now Bortles maybe with a free play. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Bortles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down.
With that type of force on contact, as an ex-DB, I expected the ball to come free. I really did. I thought that was going to be an incomplete pass. I've got to admire him catching it, taking the hit, and getting the 1st down.
Well, anytime on those crossing routes, middle third of the field, you know there's a possibility of a hit like that.
And just think, if you can do that as a receiver, what that does for you and your quarterback's relationship, his confidence in him has got to be super high, and he'll look for him every time on those big 3rd down plays.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Bortles to the former Jets, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags' 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Bortles now on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Bortles going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30.
Don't fucking talk about
get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
I don't want my name coming out of his mouth. That's not exactly what I said.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Wow. Wherever the fuck
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Here's Luck. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And he fends him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Bortles will try again on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here's Bohannon, the fullback. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
Bortles now on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jabal Sheard in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now Bortles looking long for Westbrook. And this will be caught at the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. It's Christian Michael. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They run again with Michael. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They go to Michael again. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
76.
Bortles now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Bortles going to come up here on 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Bortles again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Josh Lambo now for the point after. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
The fuck I
the
did.
practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Shit, he played damn near flawless. Matter of fact, yeah, I unmute him so he can hear what I'm saying. Yeah, don't fucking patronize me. You played a good game. I don't know what the fuck.
I told him to tell you good game, and he fucking altered it.
And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road,
well, in that case, I do apologize.
And get it done.
Nick, fuck off. I play you next, and I'm coming to kill you.
The win moves them a couple games over 500 now. It's 7-5.
Dude,
they'll get another road test
I don't know what the hell is wrong with your
team's
team's tackling, but I am sorry.
Apparently, fucking Christine Michael is the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't fucking know.
Apparently. I can't even argue that.
Because I hit him 5 fucking times in the backfield, and he still gained like 60 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel really bad about that run in particular. Is it really?
Rashad Barrett?
No. Oh, yeah, sure. That guy. Totally. Holy fuck, the AFC does suck. Jesus Christ. Wow, AFC is so bad. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 teams above 500.
Okay, D.D. Westbrook's got a fucking. He's skill point. 1, 2, 2. Okay. Can roll with that.
What? How do you buy COD? Yeah.
And I don't know where the fuck my girl is. Joy.
My game share guy is gonna hop on and download COD, so I'll be back. I bet. Yeah. It's either that or go buy another one. I just bought this one back in June. Oh no, I need a fan year round. I need sleep. Drowns out the noise of the cars going by. Trying to lose me 10 or so.